it's the old story. If you build in the United States, you don't have any tariffs. So everyone's coming in. We're up to close to $20 trillion of investment. And yesterday, as you saw, we picked up about $518 billion. These are big numbers. These are numbers that no country has ever seen before. And we're now going, as you know, to South Korea. Then I'm meeting tomorrow with President Xi. Yes, I expect to be lowering that because I believe that they're going to help us with the fentanyl situation. They're going to be doing what they can do. We're going to work out something. We're doing very well with rare earth, as you know, and we're, I think, going to make a big step with fentanyl. The thing with fentanyl, the border is now so tight, it's much tougher for them. We've been doing very well with that. I call them the drug by sea. You know, the boats, we took out 4 of them over the last 2 days, and they're really stopping. They're not coming anymore. They're coming by land, but to a lesser extent. And if necessary, we're going to, well, it will be necessary probably, but we'll be hitting them at land. But the boats are very few and far between. We took in tremendous amounts of death. I call them the boats of death. Tremendous amounts of death coming into our country. And over the last 2 days, I guess we took out 4. But there are very few of them. There are very few of them now. That's down, I hear that's down about 80% by water. The drugs by water down, as you know, about 80% down. And I would imagine it's going to be pretty close to 100%. Nobody wants to do it. And we'll be, and we already are. We're stopping them on land also. Okay, they're going to be working with me, and we're going to do something, I believe. I mean, look, we have to have the meeting. I'm meeting tomorrow. That's a big meeting. And fentanyl will be one of the things that we're discussing. Importantly, we'll be discussing the farmers. We'll be discussing a lot of things, but fentanyl will be one of the things we're discussing. Well, I like the extension with Mexico because, you know, we're doing very well with that extension. We get a lot of tariffs. They're paying a lot of money. As you know, a lot of car companies are moving from Mexico back into the United States. They took our car companies a long time ago, 30 years ago and more. We lost about 57% of our automobile manufacturing over the decades. And it's all coming back because of tariffs. It's all coming back. I don't know that we'll even speak about Taiwan. I'm not sure. I mean, he may want to ask about it. There's not that much to ask about it. You know, Taiwan is Taiwan. Well, as I understand it, they took out an Israeli soldier. I just heard about it a little while ago. They killed an Israeli soldier, so the Israelis hit back, and they should hit back. When that happens, they should hit back.
So do you think does that worry you about the ceasefire? Does that jeopardize the ceasefire in any way?
No, nothing's going to jeopardize. You have to understand, Hamas is a very small part of peace in the Middle East, and they have to behave. They're on the rough side, but they said they would be good, and if they're good, they're going to be happy, and if they're not good, they're going to be terminated. Their lives will be terminated, and they understand that. And we have many countries that are willing to do that. You know, we have many countries, even Japan today, said we'd love to be involved in the Middle East and we can help you by sending anybody, by sending people, including experts. But we have many countries that would do that, not just Israel. No, that's a very strong piece. Hamas is a small thing, but they kill people. They grew up killing people, and I guess they don't stop. But nobody knows what happened to the Israeli soldier, but they say it was sniper fire, and it was retribution for that, and I think they have a right to do that. Yeah, we're looking at that right now. That's starting because we're getting into phase 2, and that's starting. You have to understand, Hamas is a very small part of the overall Middle East peace. We have peace in the Middle East. If we have to, we'll take out Hamas very easily, and that'll be the end of Hamas. We would rather not. We made a deal with them where they were going to behave, and they have to behave. If they don't behave, they get taken out. And it could be from numerous countries. It could be from Israel, but it could also be from other countries. Numerous countries have already called me that are parties to the deal and said, we'd love to do it if you'd want us to do it. And these are powerful countries. These are not countries to be toyed with.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.